Hey you guys, what's up? My name's Hallie Anne. Welcome back to my channel. We're back and we are going to be talking about foundation applicators. There's a new one on the market and I am so excited to show you guys because I was really intrigued and I think you might be too. We are talking about a silicone applicator. I know what you're thinking. Everybody reviews these and they end up being horrible. Either people really like these kinds of applicators or they absolutely hate them. This is like none other applicator in the silicone realm that I have seen personally. This is by the brand Rudela & Co. I'm so sorry if I just butchered that whole entire name. This is the Silc blender and the Silc concealer. The Silc blender runs for $12. The concealer one runs for $10. Full disclosure, these were sent to me. However, I was literally about to buy them with my own money because I saw them on Instagram. This is truly an Instagram made me buy it moment. I think I saw it on the Slave to Beauty Instagram page. They were just doing some promo for this product. It hadn't come out yet. I followed the brand. We kind of got in touch and Anna, the CEO, agreed to send these to me. So I just want to go ahead and give her a huge thank you for sending them to me. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm not gonna BS you guys. I was going to buy these with my own money because the price was right. I'm still gonna give you guys my 100% honest review. You're gonna watch me put it on my face. You're gonna see how I feel about it. Like I always mention, if you are not already subscribed, make sure you go ahead and subscribe. Stick around, I would love to have you. So if you are curious to see how these perform, what these new products are all about, then please just keep watching. Excuse and ignore the fact that I have this ratchet band-aid. I literally sheared the whole tip of my finger off with a butter knife. I truly want to give this product the best possible chance. I want it to work. Like, I don't want to see it fail. I want to be somebody who can actually give this an honest, positive review. Everybody keeps trying to come up with this type of product, and I think it is such an amazing idea in theory. It's hypoallergenic, it is clean, it's cost efficient, and the biggest complaint that I've seen with people who are using these silicone type applicators is that it sets the foundation into pores so badly. So on one half of my face, I'm going to use a pore filling primer that I know works, and this is just the Smashbox one. So then on this side, I'm just going to use my primer water. I really hope I'm saying this right, but I'm pretty sure it is. I think this is called a Silc blender. It's SILC/blender. This is what it came in. It looks like this. It says it's non-porous, rinses clean, and it's 100% hypoallergenic. The makeup sponge has met its match. Introducing the brand new beauty tool that rivals all makeup sponges, the Silc blender applies foundation with precision, offering a silky smooth celebrity fab finish. I like it. Apparently they are advertising the dot and blot technique. If you go to their Instagram and check it out, I will insert a picture here, which is funny because that kind of contradicts what it says on here, because on the box that it comes in, it says apply foundation onto the blender and lightly smooth onto the surface of the skin. Obviously, it is the shape of a beauty blender and it is pretty squishy. It's completely flat surface. There's no grooves, there's no bumps, there's no texture. It's super flat. Now that I've literally taken up a million years talking about it, I'm like nervous to try this because I don't want to give it a bad review, but I'm also not going to sit here and BS you guys. I have been victim to really big YouTubers be like, oh my gosh, this is such a great product. It's so awesome. You need it, go buy it. And then it's like, this is the worst thing that I've ever tried in my life. Why did I just waste my money? I'm using my L'Oreal Pro Glow because I know that it works on my skin. It shouldn't do anything weird. I'm gonna pick it up on the back of this and dot. Okay, so I've sufficiently dotted. And this is the side with the pore filler just for reference. It's giving so much coverage. I feel like I used so much product. Honestly, it's working. I really thought that this was gonna suck, and it's not that bad, nor is it taking a long time to blend out. Like, that was probably the same amount of time that it takes with a beauty blender. The one thing that I do notice is that it gives a very matte finish. Like it dried out the foundation, which I think is really interesting. So that almost leads me to believe that maybe this would be really cool, especially if you were oily. I'm gonna be straight up honest with you guys. In the words of almost every beauty YouTuber, I am shook right now. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side. I didn't use a pore filler and see if it really did make a difference. Okay, so initially I am noticing right off the bat, on this side of my face, it is definitely emphasizing my pores a little more than this side is for sure. For whatever reason, this side is looking really bad. This side looks very blotchy. Like, I don't know if you can see right here. It's almost like because this is sticky, it's really making it difficult for it to blend this out right here, and it's looking very splotchy, especially right here. This side is looking kind of like a hot mess, and I almost just want to go in with my beauty blender. Like, it's doing a really good job. It's quick, it's spreading it out, it is blending it out. It's not sinking into my pores too much on this side of my face, but it's almost like there's no dampness. I'm just missing that hydration factor, I feel like. This side is a hot mess. I'm trying to save it so that we can do concealer. All right, I was able to salvage this side of my face a little bit. I'm gonna move on to concealer and use concealer that I know works for me. This is just the Maybelline Fit Me. I'm gonna go ahead and use this light shade. I feel like I just put way too much on there and I already know it. So I'm gonna go in with this little guy right here. Oh dang, I was supposed to dot and blot. Let's just see what happens. The shape of this applicator is really nice because it gets right into the corner of your eye. I put too much product on and that's my fault. However, you guys, wow, literally, this looks flawless, airbrushed flawless. Can you see that? This is the effect that I get when I put on my Cover FX powder. All right, right off the bat, the pore effect happening right here is really bad. And I don't ever notice having pores in this area. This side is just not good. All right, guys. As far as these two little applicators go, these are my final thoughts. I think that this is a very innovative product. I think it's like none of the other predecessors. I truly do agree with that statement. However, I still think that it is slightly harder to use. I'm trying to look at it objectively in the fact that it's not a beauty blender and it's not a brush. It's its entirely own different product. So it's not gonna blend exactly the same as another product would. With that being said, I definitely think you do for 100% sure need a heavy duty pore filling primer. I will say this, I think it does for sure work. It works. It doesn't make anything look streaky. I think that it gives a very mattifying effect to the face in the sense that it is really sticking to my skin. Do you know what I mean? It's almost causing this to sit into my fine line more than it ever would, especially on initial application. This foundation that I use does not do that. I have very dry skin, dry to normal. I'm not oily at all, so I'd be super curious to know what an oily skin girl thought about this product because I think that maybe it would be really good. I think it has something to do with the fact that the texture of this on the outside is sticky, and also obviously because there is no water with this product. Actually, this is a really great revelation I just made. The effect that this gives my skin is a look that I would want to wear if I was going out at night, if I was doing something, you know, at night. That's probably when I would really want to use this kind of product. For a day-to-day basis, when I want just like a light, fresh look, I would not reach for this simply because I think that it does apply it in a heavy way. It's almost teetering on that edge of my makeup looking slightly cakey. This, for the concealer on this side of my face where I used the pore filling primer, I was absolutely floored by what it was doing to blend out the concealer. It gave the effect of me already having powdered it. That's how smooth and how flawless it looked underneath my eye. I was very impressed with that. I honestly had zero hopes for this. I thought it was gonna be a hot mess. but this is something that I might actually use initially to tap out my concealer and then use my beauty blender. This side of my face that I did not use the pore filling primer was a mess. It was getting very blotchy. I felt like it was blotting up on my face when I was trying to use this blender. I definitely think if you are going to use this product, use a pore filling primer, and I think that you might actually like it. You will be surprised. I don't think that this is anything like the Sponge. It's definitely unique. It's one of its own. I want something like this to work so badly, and I think that this is the one that's gotten the closest so far that's on the market, and I'm just being flat out honest with you. Do I think that it's going to replace my beauty blender? No. With this, I'm just missing the factor that I get with the water, and I understand that that's not what this is meant to be like. It's just really hard to get me out of my own ways, but I mean, you guys, it blended out my foundation. I can't say that it didn't work. It was quick. I wasn't sitting there blending forever like I know people have been with other products. I kind of have mixed feelings about it. I don't know, like I feel like my skin still feels healthy and glowy, but it's more locked in, you know what I mean? I'm trying to find the right word. So I feel like somebody with more oily skin would appreciate this kind of product. I'm not gonna BS you guys and be like, this is the greatest product ever in the world, you need to buy it ASAP. However, it's not a bad product. I think it's unique to anything like this type of product on the market. I honestly will stand by and say that. Those are my honest thoughts. Those are my honest opinions. Take with it what you will. I hope you guys enjoyed. By the way, before I end this video, I just want to let you know, if you are curious about any of these products that I talked about today, I'm gonna leave everything in the description box below, so make sure you check it out. I have no affiliation, no coupon codes, no nothing. It's just literally the link. I will talk to you very soon in my next one.